Hello and welcome to Mint. I am Sunil BS. We have with us here Joel Ribello to discuss why Barclays Bank is planning to wind down its retail operations in India. So Joel, why is Barclays planning to wind down its retail operations?
Yeah, the story of Barclays is basically that it faced a lot of losses. It went into huge amount of losses by giving credit cards and personal loans in India. And then the losses were coincidentally at a time when the global markets were not as good. We are, as we all know, going through a very tough phase. So the bank has decided that retail is not the operation which it's going to carry on in India.
Why did it wait so long? Why didn't it decide to close down its branches immediately after the crisis?
It was not exactly the crisis which hit them. It was the losses which hit them on the personal side because of defaults which rose on credit card and personal loans. They came with a big bang announcement. Gave out a lot of credit cards, gave out a lot of personal loans. Some people in India also lost jobs in IT, BPO sectors, which was the reason why we saw a lot of losses in personal loans and credit card for banks. They took some time to actually get hold of the situation, and hence after some deliberations now they have finally decided that this is not a business they're going to do in India.
What role did the change in management have over this decision?
Barclays management right now is also going through some kind of a change because of recent events, but that time Barclays management change in the sense Fritz Seekers, who was in charge of the retail operations there, had to quit in late 2009. Seegers was a retail banking man. He was replaced by Anthony Jenkins, who was mostly an investment banking guy and who was head of retail as well. Bob Diamond, who was then the CEO, was also mostly an investment banking, wholesale banking side. So they were more gung-ho about investment banking, and also the fact that we shouldn't forget that they were facing losses. It was not a business that they were doing well. So the option for them was always to shut it down, which they have.
So could Barclays had done things differently?
Possibly, on the hindsight, possibly they could have been a little bit more nimble. They could have been a little bit more cautious while lending. But all Indian banks at that time faced losses. It's just that other banks were more nimble. They had cut exposure quickly, and they could fall back on their other operations, which is loans to companies and mortgage loans, which Barclays was not able to do that because of its limited network in India.
Thank you, Joel. So today we discussed the decision of Barclays Bank to wind up its retail business in India due to its increase in loan defaults following the crisis, and due to the change in management, which decided to refocus its business to commercial banking rather than retail. For more information, please log on to limemint.com.